For this vlog, I decided to get off of social media for an entire week. I've had the urge to open either Instagram or YouTube 5 times. I was just getting really frustrated. I have the anxious feeling. It feels like 30% of my brain space has cleared up.
Quitting YouTube.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. For this vlog, I decided to get off of social media for an entire week because I felt like it was affecting my mental health a lot in a way where I was constantly comparing my numbers to other people. I was checking my insights and how everything is dropping, and it's really just like, as much as I know I shouldn't let it affect me, it still does. So I just needed like this break away from it. And I also realized that I was spending about like on average 6 hours on my phone daily just scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, and I think it just isn't like a healthy habit for me to have because I feel like within a whole day I'm spending a third of it just on my phone. I just kind of realized that I had this problem and I wanted to fix it. Also, I'm holding my first ever fundraiser for the AAPI community, and I'll be giving away this Apple rug that I punch needled a few weeks ago. All proceeds will be going to Hate is a Virus, and even sharing the post is an extra entry into the giveaway. So if you would like to participate and help it out, I will leave more info, resources, and links in my description. Let's go to my video now. Good morning. It's day 1. I got my morning voice. Ew. So I have to start getting ready, and I need to delete all my apps and make sure I'm logged out of everything on my browsers. Let me start deleting everything. I usually like to take screen caps of everything because I like the way I organize my screen. That's it. That's everything. I forgot the most important of all of them. There you go. Now we're done. I totally forgot I was painting last night. Vlog, John.
Just want to be in your vlog.
Okay.
Okay, well, here, Tiff, let me tell you the difference between hanging out and going on a date, okay?
Okay.
It's when you hold hands. That's when you know.
I'm drawing the plants that I can see.
I think John's a bad influence.
Oh yeah, I know he is. I know he is.
I feel like I was feeling super like creatively stumped yesterday. I was trying to make a lot of art for myself, for social media, for all these things, and I was just getting really frustrated. And I think that's why I started this whole video. But yeah, I just painted like a little plant for fun. I just wanted to play around with like painting techniques again and not necessarily like think too hard about what I'm doing. So my favorite way of painting is just painting things around my apartment that inspire me, that I like, and not really caring too much about the subject itself. Maybe I'll keep painting this later when I feel like it, but I don't really know what to do with it yet, so it's a work in progress. Does LinkedIn count as social media? Because I just wanted to show you this really fast, but my friend John changed his LinkedIn title to award-winning hype man for Apple Cheeks. I can attest that he does work for me and he is my hype man. a non-paid hype man employee.
I'm gonna go send out some mail and also buy some groceries because I kind of want to make the spring rolls.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet.
I had this like sudden urge of coming back and grabbing my laptop to edit at an outdoor cafe. I'm kind of tempted to go, and I feel like it'll distract me from not checking social media because since I started today, I think I've had the urge to open either Instagram or YouTube at least 5 times, and it's only 11 a.m. So I'm trying to see if any of my friends want to go. Back outside we go.
Riding in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder.
So a fight was happening inside of the grocery store that I was at, and now there's 3 cop cars and like 6 cops running around. But yeah, my heart is beating so fast and I'm feeling so nervous right now, so I think I'm gonna just go home. Like with everything going on, especially recently, the shooting that happened in Georgia, it's just really terrifying being in like the center of all that chaos and not knowing like how it's gonna end. But yeah, stay safe, people. What the heck? I'm still a little bit shaken up. I'm still kind of like, I have the anxious feeling like in my chest, and when I talk I feel like my voice is wobbly and like everything I hold is a little bit like shaky. I don't know, it's very intense to, I guess, have that feeling of not knowing like whether or not anyone in the grocery store was gonna make it out, especially after the news came out about the shooting. So I think I am really shaken up right now. I think I was already very triggered to begin with from seeing that news article about what happened in Georgia. I think I need to find some distractions and kind of calm myself down a bit. I'm gonna try opening some P.O. Box mail. I'm just not up to cooking or editing right now. Like I just feel like I need to do something that will take my mind off of everything.
Whoa. Someone sent me a shampoo bar. Whoa, it smells really good.
They used like this gold pen and wrote my name really pretty.
Oh, this is from Jess. Thank you, Jess.
her Etsy store is Paperboy Goods. It's so cute. Oh, all of them are packaged like that. There's like 3 little parcels. And the little letter. This is from Jennifer. I love how all the P.O. Box mail that I got recently are all from Asian creators. And especially Asian women. That makes my heart feel so warm. She also gave me more stuff, but this is the first thing I opened. They're little flower earrings. They're so cute. Oh my god, you guys are so talented. Thank you so much, Jennifer. This is so pretty. Okay, I only opened 2, but I'm like getting hungry, so I'm gonna go make my spring rolls. Thank you for the P.O. Box mail. You guys are like the actual sweetest people on the planet, and I don't know what I did to deserve you, as cheesy as that sounds. But I'm gonna go make some spring rolls now.
Wind tunnels where you like learn how to do like yeah.
Like actually the exact same thing except for
I tried to customize it and make it as cute as possible so that I've come to realize that editing and working really hard is a great distraction for not wanting to go on social media. But the second I start exporting and I have to wait for it to finish exporting is when I'm very, very tempted to just go on Instagram or TikTok to pass time. And now I'm just bored sitting here. I wanna go on TikTok. I guess I can't. So I'm gonna just sit in quiet for the next 3 minutes while my video is exporting. Wow. It went from 77% exported to 78% exported. Beautiful.
Let's start with lunge touch. Start with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width and lunge slightly to one side and touch them back. Just do this.
Take your time.
I'm so sweaty. I shouldn't have worn a sweater.
Insane. 18 to 25 is a huge market for us.
Oh, that's true.
It's only $5 to play Sims.
God, your mind.
Wow, my face looks really shiny right now. I just took a shower and smothered like lotion all over my face, so I kind of look like jello. But I'm finally gonna start working. This entire morning I was kind of cramming to meet deadlines for my Notion video, so I didn't really vlog a lot. I also stayed up till 3 a.m. because I was still cramming last night as well. So in the afternoon I was a little bit like tired, so all I did was kind of play a little bit of Animal Crossing, chat with friends, and I started watching some Netflix shows to, you know, relax a bit. I'm gonna start working on a little bit more work because this is a little bit more urgent, but I'm gonna be working on my Keston collab. This is gonna be like a tiny preview. I'm pretty sure I can show you this because it's gonna be posted before everything else. Right now, both of us are kind of like a little stumped on the name for the collection that we're working on together, so Stephanie thought it would be a good idea if we did kind of like this little post on Instagram where we tell everyone to help us come up with a name for the collection and hopefully incorporate some sort of giveaway into it. I'll finish this. And then I kind of want to play Sims 4. I just wanted like full on customizing a space with no limit. I don't know if that's how Sims works, but I think that's how Sims work. Like I don't have to pay for anything maybe, but I bought the game. It was like 88% on sale, so I got it for like $5. I think growing up, I was kind of taught that like playing games was a waste of time and like self-indulging in games and, you know, having these things is kind of not productive. So I think that's kind of why I never grew up playing games, and every time I tried to start a game, I would never finish it because I would get bored of it, probably because I never grew up playing too many games. I also made a joke earlier telling my friends like Notion and organizing my schedule is the equivalent of Animal Crossing for a lot of people. Like I find a lot more enjoyment organizing things in Notion. So that's kind of why I think I like Sims, because it's kind of like you could design and organize things. But yeah, I do feel like now that I have less social media, I'm not like constantly worrying about numbers and like whether my posts are doing well or not. It's like, it feels like 30% of my brain space has cleared up because I'm not worrying as much. So I'm like really stoked. I'm doing a lot more things that I could have been doing if I wasn't obsessed with my numbers all the time. Oh, the car almost ran me over.
No, don't stand on the street.
Yeah, you can die.
I don't know how to move.
Oh, that's good.
No, the other one.
Go back.
Oh, that car was so fast.
You almost died.
Ooh, I have so much land. I'm rich.
$18,000.
Is it centered?
Mm.
No. No. Oh, shit. Okay, from here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, $1,600.
It looks like a very dark space.
If you run out of money, I can give you a cheat code.
Oh, really? Okay, then I'm gonna just spend all my money.
Yeah, spend it.
I'll show them.
It's like start the video like, guess what, guys? I'm rich.
Guess what?
Quitting YouTube.
No! Oh, where's the emojis? Oh, you know, I just bought a MacBook, you know, because I'm so rich.
Oh, I know how to use MacBooks. I'm a smart boy. Do you need some furniture in your new house?
No, because what if I let you into my apartment and you murder me?
Do you like llamas?
I eat llamas for breakfast.
Bro, that's mean.
This is my outfit for today, and I feel really interesting because I have like 3 different colors, but I think they go well together. So this is like how much I order in stamps every time I order stamps. Woo. And I feel like every time USPS mails me stuff, they get kind of better at like changing the packaging, and I don't know if that's like on purpose because all the artists are saying like, look at all this freaking plastic, but they use this like paper material for my international stamps. So maybe the key is to just buy a lot of them and then they'll wrap it in paper instead of plastic. I don't know, but I mean, this is a step somewhere. These ones, however, still came plastic. I am keeping all the plastics, and one day I am gonna go recycle it, but right now it's literally sitting in the corner of my apartment. So I'm hoarding these bags until I get enough to go recycle it. I do have a few student interviews today with some uni students. I'm gonna quickly make a breakfast bowl because I have to use up my leftover ingredients. Coconut milk yogurt. I have a question for all the uni students. Is this like graduating season or like final term season for a lot of people? Because I've been getting a lot of like requests for interviews for like student projects because I've gotten like 3 already or 4 within this month, and I'm just curious, like, what are y'all doing? Is everyone like graduating or something? Or is it like just for a paper? It's really fun to talk to like college students because I feel like I am still a college student. Like I think I'm like stuck at that mentality of being a student, but then again, I don't really remember what it feels like to be a student. But I do know I miss being a student. I think, when did I graduate? It's almost been 2 years since I graduated. Or has it already been? It's gonna be 2 years in April, right? Did I graduate in April? Holy cow, I'm old. Last year it felt crazy that it was like 1 year of graduating, but now it's 2 years. You know what? It doesn't count. We're all in a pepperoni anyways, so the last 2 years didn't count.
Courage to ask you.
No, trust me, I'm probably equally as shy because, I mean, it took me like a few interviews before I can like actually talk to people, but I'm usually like shaking before, like they're really hard.
Yeah. Hi! Hi everyone!
This is Nicole. She's interviewing me.
Yes, I'm the biggest fan of Apple Cheeks.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Not really, because I feel like I do put a lot of myself out on the internet. I got some mail. I ordered this like last week, I think. I think he gave me extras. I have 2 decals that I bought from him. Says you're doing amazing, sweetie. And this one is internally screaming, and they're kind of like mirror decals. So I'm thinking of putting it up on a mirror or somewhere. I'm not quite sure yet. And he also gave me some freebies, which I love. Oh my god, the Oh Honey one and the snake. I really love the snake one. But yeah, this is Danny Brito, and I recently found him on Instagram, and I knew I needed those decals, so nice. Also, I was very tempted to take a story and share it on Instagram, but I realized I can't do that. This one is a little bit too high up, but it's fine. I still love it. This is my mood, like 24/7. It's time for a new hard drive. I got the exact same one. Yes. Wait, I can't. Which one's which? This one's the new one. I'm gonna put the sticker that Paloma gave me of this 4-eyed girl on here. Here's to another year of making vlogs and this hard drive. This really expensive piece of tiny metal.
Mine's more about not hurting this. Tea is my rhino. You know what I mean?
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow.
Good morning. It's Sunday, and I pretty much spent my weekend doing things that I wanted, like cooking ramen, and I also went to Barnes & Noble's to like browse magazine and book sections because it gives me a lot of inspiration, just like being able to look at what other people are doing and creating in the world. And I also really wanted a puzzle, so I kind of bought a puzzle, and it's so hard. I've been working on it like for 2 hours already, and I've only gotten like a few pieces connected, but I've separated all the colors out first. And I'm like building little sections of each piece, but it's just kind of hard. But I feel like I have a lot of ideas now for what I want to do for my shop in the future, and kind of like my headspace of where I'm at with everything. And it's kind of nice to have like this moment of just knowing something and what I want to do, because I feel like for a long time I've just been going like blindly at things. Today I actually have to go on YouTube and Instagram because I'm posting a pre-scheduled Notion video that I was working on last week. So I need to do that, but I'm thinking before I post like the stories of my new video, I should probably make a post saying like why I've been so quiet. Yeah, I kind of wrote up something just now, and then I'll probably link a page of resources. And then I'll insert my Notion ad just so it's not kind of like out of the blue. I'm gonna try to go on to Instagram and not look at any pictures, not look at any statistics, which is like, I'm like craving so bad to look at my statistics, because I know for sure that after this week, not followers, but like the follower growth is gonna drop so low, and I'm trying to not let that bother me at all, but it still does. So I'm trying to just get into Instagram, post it, and then get out. And for YouTube, it's a lot easier because I can just go into a video without looking at the statistics and like just post it. So I'm gonna do that now. I didn't notice how fast time passed while I was working on this, but it's already 2 p.m. and I started at like 10 a.m. And this is what I have so far. I think I'm a third way done. But also, I'm very intimidated about all those like blank blue pieces. But this is making me very happy.
Ready to share that with anybody?
Kathleen's actually part of the family. So I felt like
if we were to get married, she said you're gonna destroy the relationship he has with his girls.
So today I'm excited because we've got some Korean street food. We've got Korean fried chicken.
Last bite, and then we're getting into today's highly requested case.
Good afternoon, my friends. I did not do much today yet. I only washed my dishes and I did one Patreon original of this honey bear. Very cute. I wasn't really liking how it was turning out at first, but I always feel like once I add the details, it comes together. So I'm glad it worked out in the end. I'm very tempted to drive over to Chinatown right now, which is like, I want to say like 15 minutes away, to get a somi ice cream, but it is kind of a far drive. So, but I told myself if I did some work, I would go. Also, look at this. Look at this mushroom teapot that I drew. I was very inspired by Radia's mushroom mug, so I drew a teapot. Yeah, let me go get ice cream. I think I deserve my ice cream. Before I go, I want to show you the progress on my puzzle. I'm done with the majority of it, but I just need like all the blue spaces and the pattern of the ground. That's probably going to be one of the hardest parts. This is the outfit, very grungy, screaming internally. Okay. Hi! Are you getting ice cream too?
I am, that's why I called you.
Oh my god, are you getting somi?
What?
Are you getting somi too?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to one that's like 20 minutes away.
20 minutes?
Yeah. What flavor do you usually get?
I like, I just like the custard and the taiyaki, and then I kind of go for like milk and matcha.
Oh. I was like squatting on the floor doing my puzzle for the last like 2 hours, and my right foot is like, there's no strength in it. This portion did not have any audio, so I'm just gonna reenact it for you based off true events. Vicky, look at the clouds. Such a nice, beautiful view. Yay, I love it. It's almost as beautiful as you. Hey, I got boba. Yummy, yummy. Shaky, shaky. It is so windy right now, but it's okay. Boba solves all the problems. I got my ice cream. There's a fish on it eating my ice cream, but I'm gonna eat the fish. I got boba. Woo! Oh, you're so cute. And now I'm just eating super awkwardly in the parking lot, listening to sad songs in my AirPods, because who doesn't like listening to sad songs when they're feeling happy? And hopefully no one's staring at me, because there's a huge line next door for all the cheese corn dogs that I wish I could have had, but I was too full from the ice cream. For dinner, I made some of this shrimp kimchi stir fry, and I'm eating it as a lettuce wrap. I really like just making whatever with whatever ingredients I have in my fridge, and it just so happened to be leftover kimchi, shrimp, and lettuce.
Look at us on a date without. Alright, update. We really like right now we're in the hot iron.
A couple days ago, there was a shooting in Atlanta where 8 women were killed and 6 of them were Asians. It could have been our mother, or grandmother, or sister, or aunt.
Good morning. Look at little yolk right there. So today I woke up at like 7 a.m. and I heard this weird sound, but I was so sleepy that I wasn't like really fully awake. So I went back to sleep. It was weird because I thought someone was in my apartment, and then I woke up like 2 hours later and the sound was still there. I'm like, why does it sound like dripping? So I'm like really sleepily like walking outside my like bedroom, and then I see that my whole countertop and entire floor is just covered in water, and I'm like, huh? And so I look up and the fire sprinkler on the ceiling was dripping. So I was pretty much just dealing with that all morning. I have some of the apartment people fixing that for me. They cut like this entire chunk out of my ceiling. So RIP to my drywall. It's gonna look ugly for a bit. I don't know when that's gonna get fixed. In other news, today is my last day of no social media. I might stop it early just because there is a few things that I want to do on Instagram to prepare for the rest of this week. But it's been about 6 days. Today's day number 7. I feel a lot more refreshed and a lot better. Obviously, this isn't gonna solve my problems long term, but I'm glad to have experienced this. And I feel like I'm going to try to do more, I guess, like hobbies and treat myself to things more often rather than waste my time on TikTok. But yeah, I'm working on a fundraiser right now. I'm gonna be giving away my apple rug that I tufted, so I'm just doing that right now. Today is gonna be a pretty eventful day just because tomorrow I'm getting my wisdom tooth pulled out, so I have to kind of go grocery shopping and buy all these things and like make congee and buy yogurt, stuff like that. And I also have my second ever therapy appointment at 11, which is in like half an hour, so I have to get ready for that as well. I just finished my appointment with my therapist, and I just kind of wanted to talk about that for a bit. I feel like recently I've been feeling a lot more of the anxieties and the sadness and all these problems popping up into my life. And I feel like I've always had these problems, except now I feel like my tolerance for it is a lot lower because it kind of builds up over time. And my coping mechanisms for when these things happen is not working anymore because I've just overused all these mechanisms to the point where it breaks. So I think that's kind of when I realized that I needed some help, maybe find a therapist or figure out ways that I can solve these problems because they're kind of stopping me from living my life and being happy. And this kind of leads into our sponsor for today, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp is pretty much a platform where you can find licensed therapists and be able to go to them with your problems. And what I learned about therapy is that it's not just a place for you to rant, but it's a safe space where you're able to problem solve with your counselor and find ways to fix anything that you're worried about or relationships you have with people, stuff like that. I really like BetterHelp because you're able to swap out therapists and counselors if you feel like you're not a good fit anymore, or if you just don't feel comfortable talking to them. It's as easy as clicking a button and you can get transferred to a new one. I also really enjoy going to the group webinars. It's literally just like a presentation from a therapist, and they kind of focus on specific subjects. For example, the one I recently watched was about growing healthy boundaries. It kind of makes you feel more well-versed in what you're feeling, and that's like the first step of figuring out a problem, is knowing exactly what you're dealing with. So if you would like to try out BetterHelp and try out professional counseling today, I have a link in my description. And yeah, thank you again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. And let me show you an accurate representation of my anxieties and everything boiling over. Here is an accurate display of what my life looks like. You know, I'm the bucket. I'm holding up these walls. I'm making sure everything is contained. But at a certain point, I can't contain it anymore. And it just kind of drips out and creates a mess. So yeah, that's me. That's a representation of how I feel. A little update on my situation. They fixed it, but now I just have a big hole in my ceiling and I have a free ladder. So yay. Everything's like soaked and my floor feels disgusting, so I probably have to buy a mop and mop up my floor. But yeah, I mean, Nevada is really dry, so I'm assuming everything's gonna just like dry really fast. I just wanted to come on here and say goodbye because tomorrow I'm going to get my wisdom tooth extracted, and if I decide to film anything, I will insert it right here. I'm a little nervous right now, just a tiny bit nervous. I have like 9 minutes before I go in, so I come back after it's done. I'm already done. Like, that literally took 20 minutes maximum. I was only in there for 20 minutes. I'm farting on a piece of gauze right now, so yeah, my face is numb. It feels weird. Didn't feel it at all. I felt nothing. It was literally like 1 second and it came out. So don't be scared. But yes, I'm going to spend the rest of the week in pain and eating only soft foods. But I hope you will have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Stay safe and watch out for your friends and tell them how much you love them. Bye.
Okay, now just remember. Sit still and I'll bring it to you. Yeah, haven't left the house in a while.